loud and proud.
They want to be heard before they're seen, that's for sure.
Ressurrecton Industries goes big, building their Texas mud machine.
Love it. Couldn't be happier.
Destination Polaris is presented by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Welcome to Destination Polaris. So we're headed to Cleburne, Texas, outside of Dallas, to link up with Ressurrecton Industries for another Project X build.
I came out here a couple years ago. We did a build called Static. It was amazing, and the one thing that I learned is that Texans like their builds loud. When I say loud, I'm not just talking about the sound. I'm talking tall, wide, lots of lights, lots of action. Last time I showed up, they were ready to rock the minute I walked in the door. So let's go see what they have in store for us. Trying to get this party started without me?
Oh, absolutely. We got a lot of stuff to get done.
Well, it's good to be back at Ressurrecton Industries, back in Texas. I know that you guys like to go bigger and better than anyone else. This is about to be a Texas mud machine, but what's gonna happen?
This Polaris Ranger, our plans are to make it a lot wider. We're gonna make it a lot taller. And it's going to be so loud, you're gonna hear us coming a mile away.
All right, it's not there yet, but it's about to be. So first things first, we gotta tear this thing down.
Let's get on it.
Let's pull tires and wheels and that stuff off. Ooh, I wear many hats here. Ressurrecton Industries does pretty much everything on the side-by-side. We do everything from minor, oil changes, regular services, all the way to full custom builds and everything in between. We used to like trail riding, speed, dunes, things like that. But since we've been out here, we've all grown accustomed to a little bit slower pace and a lot more mud.
That's why they're turning this Polaris Ranger into the ultimate mud machine.
Out of the box, they're a great machine. Polaris put out a great product. They're great for, whether you're farming, ranching, tooling around. You can haul the most people in them. They're a great machine for everything that, anybody could want to do. We just take it to a whole nother level. I've always wanted one. The heat, the AC, being able to ride when it's raining outside or dusty and have the best of all. So that's why we went with that one.
This machine is gonna need a name.
We are gonna call it Hypnotic.
Hypnotic.
If we're going to build Hypnotic in just a couple of days, we're gonna need some more help.
We've got a great crew. We've got my son, Nick.
Start tearing her apart.
Been with us from the beginning. My wife, Amy, who, same thing, kind of keeps us all in line. Got my buddy, Bobby, partner of ours. Thomas, her brother-in-law. Got my daughter here, Emily. Her and her boyfriend, Carlos Jr., they're both with Royalty Customs. They're helping us with the starlight and suede headliner and really making this thing shine. It's kind of fun to have everybody again.
Teardown is complete. When we get back, the build begins.
With this kit, you can ride it like you do a Razor, which is what we want to be able to do with it.
You're watching Destination Polaris.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Rugged Radios, the authority in communications. Rockford Fosgate, purpose-built audio. Walton's, everything but the meat. And by Casey's, here for good.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. Here in Texas, we're wasting no time on the ultimate mud machine. We tore down the original. We powder coated the cage, and now we're just finishing installing the turbo.
We've done the turbo on it, so we're gonna have some good power in this thing. You know, conquer anything we wanna do, go anywhere I wanna go.
While the guys finish the turbo, it's time to say hello to the Ressurrecton Industries VIPs.
We've always had dogs. They're a big part of mine and Matt's life. And raising the kids, it was always, everything we did in business included the kids and the dogs. So we've got Malibu. Stella's our pit bull mix. And then now we have Kahlua, or we call her Lulu. And she's our little 5-year-old Chihuahua. So we have all shapes and sizes.
I could play with the dogs all day, but we have a machine to build.
Want to get started on suspension, then we can start mounting the portals. And after that, we're ready for roof, tires, wheels, and keep going from there.
The Rangers don't have much travel originally. With this kit, you can ride it like you do a Razor, which is what we want to be able to do with it.
All right, we brought in one of Ressurrecton Industries and Destination Polaris' best friends, Sarah from Thumper Fab.
Hi, thank you for having us. Ressurrecton reached out so we could be a part of this build. And they have everything Thumper Fab on this.
There are a lot of parts going on. What are they working on right now?
We have our box long travel here. They did a custom powder coat on. This thing is sparkling. They paired this with Zebra shocks, King Cobra axles that are built specific to this long travel kit. They also did bumpers, Nerf rails, bed rack, all the things.
So you hooked it up.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
built.
It is thumped out.
So this is gonna be really like a luxury ride, not only a mud machine.
Yes. The quality of the ride will be very great.
That's what we like to hear. Well, I can't wait to see the rest of it come together. We'll let them do their thing.
Yes, y'all get to work.
Ready for the portals to go on.
Go ahead and set this roof on top before it's too tall.
Every person has their own thing that makes it their perfect unit. You know, big tires, big lifts, things like that help for an ultimate mud machine.
This is a stock tire. This is a Texas tire.
Everything turned out great. Put a Thumper Fab rack on the bed. We went back to the doors and cut them all up and put speakers through all the doors. Obviously added speakers in the bed, put some subs in the bed. And then we put Thumper front and rear bumpers on it. Super ATV sent us some winches. Pretty much everything on this thing.
Sarah, you were not kidding when you said you have a lot of products on this machine.
Oh my gosh.
But this is one of the most special.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
This thing is thumped out. This is the ThumperFab Ultimate Bed Rack. It is equipped with all the things. They did the tailgate that holds Rotopacks. This thing will also hold a tire mount. They also have equipped this ride with the Elite rear bumper. Another great thing about all ThumperFab products is they come already equipped with all of your premium light bars.
I should probably mention we're actually not this tall. We needed a little help.
Hypnotic is shaping up.
That's not help. We're close. The final stretch.
More from Ressurrecton Industries when we get back.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Polaris Adventures. Adventure everywhere. Aluma Trailers, ready to ride when you are. FlowFast, the ultimate portable fluid transfer system. And by AMSOIL, run with us.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. Last time we were at Ressurrecton Industries, we built Nick's dream machine. This time around, his dad Matt is calling the shots.
No build's exactly like the other, so everyone kind of takes on its own life, and we just have fun with it.
It's Matt's machine, but we need Nick's help on this next part.
So when it comes to wiring and the tedious stuff, I'm a lot better at that than he is.
I have to figure out how to get all this down here.
He likes to stick with nuts and bolting stuff on, that kind of side of it. When it comes to wiring, I always end up crawling around, so it works out.
Malibu, you gonna help? Grab that. That's not help. That's not help at all.
Run all four into one, and then run the front doors together and the back doors.
We are still wiring. If you've ever done a build, you know that this goes on for hours and hours, but I finally found a job, and it's one that requires small hands. Watch your hair.
While the guys work on wiring, Matt's daughter Emily and her boyfriend Carlos work on their specialty.
So this looks like the ultimate, home ec project here. This is a craft project if I've ever seen one. Tell me what I'm looking at.
It's a star headliner for a Polaris Ranger.
And this is what your business does. This is what you do.
Yes, man. We do rock lights, wheel lights, star headliners. I mean, anything you could think of really with vehicles.
With lights.
Oh, for sure.
That's your thing. So what is this gonna look like when we get it up on top? It's just gonna look like kind of like a night sky?
Like just stars in the ceiling.
Cool.
We'll put the RI logo right in the center in the very, very back.
So each one of these strands, these are lights?
They're fiber optic cables.
Okay.
So a light will travel through this, and then it'll hit every single one of them.
It's like a science experiment, but much more legit.
This piece is ready to go in.
Look at that. Woohoo!
Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
Make it change colors.
On the original design, we were doing 4 buckets front, for front and rear, but we have a pup that likes to go everywhere with us, so we've kind of redesigned this build based on our dog. Because she doesn't like the bucket seat. She's not as comfortable in it, so we ended up pulling the factory bench seat out and had them completely reupholstered to match our front seats. That way Malibu's got a place to sit when she rides with us.
So this is my second build here at Ressurrecton Industries, and if there's one thing I have learned, it's that Texans like it loud.
Oh yeah, they want to be heard before they're seen, that's for sure.
I have a feeling this thing's gonna be pretty loud because we've got a few speakers.
It should sound okay. Rockford hooked us up with a lot. We've got a battery going in it, so it's a battery cover that we're actually using as a full amp rack. So Rockford hooked us up with all the amps that are actually water resistant and that, so we'll have everything tied in. This is what's actually powering everything that's in the machine. We've got door panels going in that we made panels for the HVAC doors. We've got center console pieces going in. 3 or 4 pairs of 8-inch speakers. There's 4 pairs of 6.5-inch speakers, some subs. It should definitely make some noise.
And this is like a custom piece.
Most Rangers, you'll know they're a workhorse, so you got a bench seat in that. We went and put buckets and actually have a full center console going front to back. It'll have cup holders, all kinds of stuff. It houses speakers. Once it's all together, I think a lot of people are gonna like it.
Yeah, whips, great way to customize a machine. Everybody's got them these days. Safety concerns or just, light up your ride. Then, of course, we have our rock lights. Submerge them in water, cover them in mud, beat them with a hammer. They're going to last forever.
And you said that they're kind of using them in a couple of different ways than you had seen, right?
Very unique install. These are completely upside down. This is not a special kit that we built or anything. They just mounted them to a bracket. The same way you would, just turn them upside down.
Upside down whips are the finishing touch. Hypnotic is complete.
I love every part of it. The way that it was. The suspension, the travel, the big tires so that, we can conquer what we want. The turbo on it, so we're gonna have some good power in this thing. There really isn't a feature I don't like about this build.
I'd say this thing is ready for a test drive. Next stop, River Run Park for some mud.
Destination Polaris is sponsored by Braven Off-Road, Live Brave, Rotocap, the ultimate UTV bed cover, Fly Racing, helmets and apparel by riders for riders, and by Canvas Works, custom, durable, soft-sided enclosures for any trailer.
Welcome back to Destination Polaris. We spent the past 2 days at Ressurrecton Industries turning this Polaris Ranger into this mud riding machine.
I got a feeling I know who's gonna take it once we're done. My wife.
We're trying to set this one up actually to do anything we want it to is our plan.
This thing has to ride like a top-end luxury car. No build's exactly like the other, and we just have fun with it.
We brought Hypnotic to River Run ATV Park to test our work.
Matt, we put in a couple really long days working on this thing, but it's finally done. How does it feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I cannot wait to get in there and just hit some puddles.
You guys really put your heart and soul, and this is yours. This is your baby.
I'm keeping this one. I don't think I can get rid of it after seeing it done.
How bad do you want to go for a ride?
I'm ready to hit it right now.
All right, I'm letting this man go. He wants to ride
go.
this thing. All right, go have some fun.
All right. Very happy. The field, the way that it sits, the ride. The Thumper Fab suspension on that thing is unbelievable. Paired up with the high lifter, the 6-inch portals got us that height to clear them 40s. She's just ready for anything. Thumper killed it on the long travel. I couldn't be happier. The vendors and sponsors couldn't do it without them. They're always pushing it, always going to the next level. Everything they give us, we give them feedback, and that's what makes this industry so awesome, is they just keep pushing it for the next time, the next time. Install, everything, I mean, it was all nice, easy. You know, the high lifter portals gave me that gear reduction we needed for the bottom end to push those 40s. So high lifter nailed it on that. Thumper also gave us the front rear bumpers. They look awesome. Super ATV gave us the winches on that one, so we very much appreciate them when we do need it. They're gonna come in handy. Greatly appreciate the guys at Wheel Pro for the fuel wheels, 24-inch fuel wheels, the 40-inch Moto Havocs. As for the exterior, the light bars, Heretic, phenomenal. Thumper set us up with a rack on the back of that bed. Just made it pop it, tied it right in. And then when you get to the interior and you open them doors, it's just a whole nother set of wow. The details, the trim pieces that we did, the custom pods that we did, and you pair all that up with the Rockford sound system, it is absolutely unbelievable. Love it. Couldn't be happier. It's something I've always dreamed about. I've always wanted since they came out, and I finally got to get my hands on one, and we just went wild on it. I absolutely love my Ranger. Couldn't be happier. I finally got it.